before anyone walks into the room. Before the first slide, before the first quick question, the workshop has already succeeded or already failed. Most people think workshops fail because stakeholders argue, scope explodes, people go off topic. That's not where failure starts. Workshops fail before the meeting even begins. So today, we're going behind the scenes to the part no one sees, but everyone feels. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. You don't fix workshops in the room. You fix them before. First mistake, confusing purpose with agenda. An agenda tells people what will happen. A purpose tells them why they're there. Review requirements is not a purpose. A line on what success looks like is, before you even think about time slots or slides, you should be able to answer one question clearly. What must be true when this workshop ends? Not discuss, not explore, not share thoughts. Decide, align, confirm, choose. If you can't say that in one sentence, the room will decide for you badly. Now let's talk about stakeholder selection, also known as how chaos gets invited. Every workshop has people who decide, people who influence, people who talk, people who should not be there. If you invite everyone just in case, you guarantee noise without outcomes. The Mad BA rule. The wrong room guarantees the wrong outcome. Before sending invites, ask, who can say yes? Who can say no? Who will block this later if they're not heard? Those people belong in the room. Everyone else gets updates. Next mistake, skipping expectation setting. Stakeholders walk into workshops with invisible assumptions. We're just brainstorming. This isn't final. Nothing will be decided today. If you don't reset those assumptions early, they will quietly sabotage the session. Before the workshop, communicate why this workshop exists. What decisions are expected? What preparation is required? What will happen after? Clarity before the meeting prevents arguments during it. Now let's talk about structure. Because freedom without structure is just chaos. A good workshop plan answers. What happens first? What happens if discussion explodes? What happens if we run out of time? You don't need a rigid script. You need guardrails. Structure doesn't restrict conversation. It protects outcomes. And here's the part most BAs learn the hard way. Preparation is invisible until it's missing. When prep is done right, the room feels calm. People stay focused. Decisions happen naturally. When prep is missing, discussions loop. Tensions rise. Everyone looks at the BA. Now for the Mad BA truth of this episode. If you're winging it, the workshop will expose you. But if you prepare well, you don't need to control the room. The room will follow you. So before anyone walks in, define the purpose. Choose the right people. Set expectations. Design light structure. Because once the meeting starts, you're no longer preparing. You're surviving. And that's not where great workshops are won. This is Inside the Requirements Workshop. And next time, we'll talk about who's in the room and who absolutely shouldn't be. Because sometimes the biggest workshop problem is sitting right in front of you.